welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with part 2 of my remodel series, and a lot has happened since the last time I showed you what we were going to do. So I'm going to turn the camera around so that you can see the progress that we have made in this project. So hang on tight, I'm going to turn the camera around. All right, so here we are in what was the kitchen. I'm sorry about the lighting. The camera is making everything a little bit dark, so hopefully you will be able to see. There we go. It's a little bit better. So as you can see, all of the cabinets have been removed, and this is what we are left with. And there is Stassi. Harper is over here somewhere as well. But this is what this video is about. Not about Stassi and Harper. This is about this remodel. So all of the cabinets have been removed. That's the dining room over there. This is Riley. All of the cats are kind of freaking out with everything. They're like, what is going on? So this is where cabinets were as well. So no more cabinets. So they did this pretty quickly. It only took them like a day and a half, and it probably would have taken them just like one full day, but they broke it up into 2 days. It was a lot of work, but they got it done. So I'm gonna bring you over here. This is our makeshift kitchen. Thank goodness I have this laundry room, because this is where we have our refrigerator. And I can deal without a stove, but we definitely would not be able to function without a refrigerator. So I'm thankful that we have that. We do have the big sink over here, which is what I normally use to bathe the dogs, but now it is going to be our kitchen sink for a little while. And then over here in this area, we have the microwave that we just put on the counter, and then all of my under cabinet sink supplies are going over there. We are not redoing this room with this remodel. It is going to be something that I want to do, but we're not doing that at this time because we are doing enough. So this goes into my office, and I will just take you in here to let you know what has gone on in here. Not much. So this is the paint swatches. Remember, I was painting the wall to see what we're going to do or what paints we're going to go with. I did decide on colonnade gray for the walls and origami white for the ceilings. Now these curtains are coming down. I'm going to replace these blinds because, as you can see, they are broken, and you can't see with the light. I do have a little bit of damage up on the ceiling. I don't know if you can make it out. It was from a storm that we had that we just never really fixed the ceiling. Over here you can see a little bit of water damage. So we're gonna fix that while we are fixing everything. And this wall here is going to be where my new desk is going to be. So it's gonna pretty much take up this entire wall in the corner and over here on this wall. I went with the Pottery Barn Bedford in the antique white. It's the same set that I have at my studio office. I love it, and that is what we're going with in here. And of course, these floors are going to get covered up, and they're actually going to start the floors tomorrow. So that's why I wanted to come to you today to show you kind of like the demolition. There's Stassi again. Hey, my girl. Hi, my girl. Before they start putting in the new floors and also painting. So this is the den, walking in here. Eventually, I definitely want to replace this sofa. It is quite a mess, and it's not going to match the new, what do you call it, decor at all. It's really not going to match at all. But I am going to have to wait on that because we are doing so much right now that we cannot do the new sofa at this time. So this is our entertainment center. That is not changing at all. Except for one thing, I'll show you in a second. Here is little Chi-Chi and Paris. They are in their playpen. Hi, Paris. And poor little Chi-Chi. She's almost 16 years old and she sleeps a lot. So poor babies. But they just love their little playpen. And then, you know, of course they get playtime out of their playpen. But right now they are just kind of chilling out right now. Resting. All right, so this entertainment center. The only thing that I'm doing different with this is I am having my carpenter add a shelf over the TV. I don't know why that wasn't done when it was built, because obviously it looks like it needs a shelf there. So we're gonna just continue with these side shelves over here, and we're gonna go right across the top here. That way I can put some decorative pieces in that area, which I think that will look a whole lot better than just being open, because really what can you do with it? You're not going to have a TV that is going to be that tall. So that's what we're going to do there. And then, whoops, I'm sorry, Stassi. I kind of stepped on her hair there. All right, then it's so light over here you can't really see because we have these big windows. Let me see if I can. There we go. This will show a little bit better. So what my plans are for this is we're going to take out that mirror and we're going to put just a solid board in the place of the mirror, and then we're going to paint that white so that it's just going to be a double tall mantle. And because we have 20-foot ceilings, you can see it goes way up there. I feel sorry for the painter. But because we have the 20-foot ceilings, the double mantle is definitely something that looks best, I believe, in this area. So we're going to keep that. What we are changing in the fireplace is these green, ugly, well, they're kind of like a grayish green. We're changing that out. We're going to put the little subway tiles, the same tiles that I pick out for my backsplash for the kitchen. I have not picked that out yet, but that is my plans. I may put a piece of granite on the top of this hearth, which would be like right there, because I'm not sure how just solid subway tile will look if we do the backsplash, I guess that's what it's called, of the fireplace as well as the hearth. I'm not really sure, so I guess I'm gonna have to decide on that pretty soon. And then we're gonna fix the mantle because it has a couple of cracks in it, and we're gonna get those hooks off of there and do some things like that. So that is what we're gonna do in this room, besides of course changing the floors and painting. And then the project has grown to the powder bathroom. So at first I was not going to do anything in this powder bathroom, but I have hated this bathroom since we moved in. I think it's personally horrible. So I'm like, you know what? While we are doing all of this, we have to do this because this is just atrocious in my mind. So it has this black and cream kind of wallpaper, and all of the fixtures are gold with this ugly black toilet and black pedestal sink with a gold mirror and the wallpaper up on the ceiling. So I don't like that at all. So we're gonna rip all of this out starting tomorrow, I believe, and do this bathroom as well. It's not a very big bathroom at all, so I figured, you know what, while we have the mess, let's just get it done. And then, if you can see, I am in the bathroom, and there is Riley, one of my cats, checking out, of course, the space, which is always. This was the wet bar. So we tore the wet bar out. As you can see, no more wet bar. This ceiling goes up 10 feet tall right here, and it's going to be replaced with not a wet bar. We're going to cap off all of the plumbing. We never used it as a wet bar ever. So I figured if we haven't used it in 11 years, we're not going to use it at all. So what I decided to do with this area is I'm going to have a cabinet It's going to have a granite top, which matches the granite in my kitchen, or the new granite in my kitchen, but it's going to have open-faced shelves. So at the bottom, it's just going to sort of be a cabinet with shelves, and that way I can put like my frames and, you know, like display some of my photos, my family photos and things on there. And then it's going to have a top, so it's going to have the granite top, and then at the top we're doing something a little decorative. It is going to be open in the middle and open on the sides, but at the top it's going to have a couple of cabinet doors with some, like, I don't know, this farmhouse glass kind of stuff, and it's going to be really pretty. So that is what is going to go there. And this cabinet is going to be gray. So I decided to go with white cabinets in my kitchen, but I am going to accent with a darker gray. Like for the bar stools, they're going to be a darker gray, and this cabinet is going to be gray. And then also the sink that I'm going to do, I'm not doing a pedestal sink, I'm doing a regular vanity sink, and this piece is going to be a gray beater board type of vanity, and it's going to have a vessel sink, and of course this room is going to look totally different. So they've already tried to see how hard it's going to be to remove this wallpaper, which again, not a fun job, but I am not doing it, so thank goodness. So that is pretty much it. Hey Stas, and then let me just show you Harper over here, because she's kind of just hanging out in the study. Hey Harper, you tell everybody hello? Say hi everybody. And let me just show you what's going on in here. We just have this kind of as a landing place for boxes and things that have come in. I think I showed you that on the last video. We're gonna repaint this as well. It's right now, everything is sort of like a taupey beige, and then these floors are getting replaced with the new gray, kind of grayish, rustic looking wood floors. They're not going to be real hardwood floors because we do have all of the pets, and so I needed something very, very waterproof. So I will show you the floors once they are in and tell you all about those once they are in. But we are going to change out this light. I bought a really, really pretty light that's going to go here, which will match my decor a little bit better. And then also they have wallpaper on the top of the ceiling. So that is all going to come out, and then the ceilings are going to be painted. And then in the foyer, which let me go around so that I can show you the foyer. Okay, here we go. So all of this is going to be painted the new colors, the ceiling and the walls. We're keeping that light up there. I'm not going to change that. I think that that's a pretty light and it's going to work just fine. And then all of this is going to be painted as well. So that is it for this series, part 2 of the remodel. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any comments, just leave them in the comment section below. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.